Alright, chat, let's get litty. Today we're gonna be talking about GT Bro and Dragon Ball Legends. As you know, if you do come out to the streams or watch the vids, you will know that I am a huge GT glazer of Dragon Ball Legends. GT is my favorite series in the Dragon Ball universe. Um Not gonna cap. There's a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the three main cores of GT that I feel like they could bring GT back to life. And then for the bench, I'm not gonna talk about the bench, but I'm talking about the main three core. But I'm gonna talk about like six characters that like I'm thinking of Rander. I'm thinking. Woo! I'm thinking of random standard nigga, standard PvP, and then proud PvP, right? So I'm gonna talk about standard first. So that's why I'm gonna talk about the three main core that can bring GT back to life. This is all the GT characters that we have currently in the game, right? Currently in the game. All the EXs, all the heroes. Wow, we don't have one hero. Wow, we don't have one hero. Wow, really? It's just Pan? That's interesting. So we have two Oops, two modules, which is the EX red one that you can see right here, and then also the sparking yellow one right here. So my first character I do want to talk about is my boy Oop right here. Currently, I do want to talk about my Jupe. Should I bring up? Should I bring up the red one too? I don't know. It's not. I'll do it after this. But I do want to talk about the starting point. I feel like Maju should be a revival character. Like for the one to like for I'm thinking of survivability, right? Survivability is very important in Dragon Ball Legends when it comes to battling and PvP. That's a huge thing that everybody care about. At least that I know that I care about, and that's an aggressive player as myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you've seen the vids, you know I play aggressive. So I need someone to have I need a character to have my back whenever I make a mistake or one of my aggressive plays. You know what I'm saying? I don't play passives. I like taking the fight to my opponents, right? So I feel like a revival Majub, aka really Oob that revives in the Majub would be very sturdy, bro. Like, for example, they can make it work too, because Oob literally fought Baby when Baby came to Earth. Like Super Baby, when he was in basically the Super Baby 2 stage, I think. He fought Ooh, I mean he fought Baby, and then he got his ass beat, right? And then that's when Majin Buu came and revived Oob, and he became Majub, and he was somewhat semi strong enough to hold on with Super Baby 2. To be honest, if it wasn't for plot, I feel like Oob could have actually beat Super Baby 2. If it wasn't for plot, like obviously they wanted Goku to win, but if it wasn't for plot, I feel like Maju is actually on Super Baby 2 level. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not trying to self glaze. Maju is really strong. Like I'm not even self glazing, bro. He is really strong, and I feel like people don't give him enough credit that he needs. So give us a Oob to revise in the Maju. Give him like 200% damage increase, and then like maybe what after he revives 180% damage guard, maybe if that's good. I really don't look at kits like that, so I can't really say what's good or what's bad. But I think 180% damage guard could be sturdy, not gonna cap. So give him that. Like pre-revival, you can give him like 100 or like maybe like what 160 or something like that, or 130 to be somewhat tanky, but not really, I guess. But you can get him somewhere like that. Just make him. When he revives, I want him to be bulky though, because most revival characters when they revive, they are still squishy, and that's a huge issue that I don't like about revival characters. Like pre-revival, I understand if you're squishy. I understand that. That's understandable if you're squishy when you're pre-revival. But once you revive, I feel like you should be the most bulky nigga on the team, respectfully. Like revival Frieza just got a Zenkai. Pre-revival, he cannot tank at all, and then after revival, he still can't tank. That's bad. That's terrible. Like that's actually bad. Like I understand he's not a defensive unit. He's a range type. I think if I'm not mistaken, or support type, but I think he's range, right? But like still, that's bad that he can't tank basic attacks. That's incredible. I'm not incredible. That's sad. So I feel like and also like UI Goku, which I understand most UI Gokus have weak defense because he dodged or whatever. But still, oh what about no. What about Piccolo? What about Orange Piccolo? What about I forgot he's a revival character and his defense after he go into Orange Piccolo still sucks. But he's a little tankier than his pre-revival, but he still take a lot of damage. He still sucks. Every revival character in the game that literally revives to another form sucks on defense. They literally suck. I don't know. I don't understand why, but I feel like they should be a little bit more bulky than what they are because nigga, you're on your last life. The first life, I understand you being a little weak because obviously you have a second life. I get that, and you want to get to your second life. That's understandable. So when you earn your second life, why do you still take punishment? That don't make sense to me. That blows me. But I do think having a Majub could really work, bro. Actually, bro. Hold on, let me do it like this, bro. So that's how we can have like multiple tags open for this real quick. We can have multiple tags ready. Uh, Bro, where is the GT? GT, bro. This shit is glitching, bro. Oh, it's right here. I just seen it, bro. This it's glitching. It's glitching. GT. Yep, GT. All right. So I'm gonna have this tab open for this, and then I'm trying to go back on this, but for some reason it's not going back. I have no idea why. This is not GT, bro. This is not GT. Jesus Christ, it's not GT. This is not GT, bro. We have difficulties on. I'm not editing this out, by the way. This is raw footage, bro. Raw footage. I'm not editing this out, chat. This is raw footage. Okay. So next character, like I said, we only got 2 modules in the game, so we need another one. Oh, also I forgot to talk about color. What GT need right now too for the main core, bro. For the main core, cause like obviously, like you can still run Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. No, you can't. No, you can't. I lied. Obviously, you can still run him. What the fuck? I didn't even press this nigga. But obviously you can still run him, but you can't run him in PvP at all no more. So I feel like for GT, bro. Okay, I was gonna talk about Proud, but no. I'm gonna keep it easy and talk about standard. I'm gonna talk about Proud too, but I'm gonna keep it. We on the standard category right now. So that's already one character that we have. Like I said, color wise, with the current meta, if they wanted to do like a GT like campaign for the current meta, obviously make him red. I know we have a red, but make him red. No. Make him purple, because we don't have a good purple right now. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is kicking the air right now. We do not have a good purple, so make him purple for Frieza, right? Make Maju purple for Frieza. That's even better, right? That's even better. So make him purple. And for the second character, I got 2 characters in mind that could bring GT back. I want to talk about this. Goku right here. I feel like this Goku need a unique equipment heavily, bro. Give him a unique equipment, and I think this nigga would cook. I'm not even joking. Give him a unique equipment. He is cooking. I know Frieza running around right now, so I know a lot of people's like, "Kudo, bro, he's blue." But look. If you give him a unique equipment and actually make it broken, I feel like he could survive in this meta if they do the unique equipment right. That's all they had to do is do his equipment. That's all they had to do is do his unique equipment right, bro. Give him a good unique equipment, he'd be busted, bro. It would bring this character back to life. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking. This character, when he first came out, bro, he wasn't even that bad. Like, he wasn't that bad, bro. Like, look at his main ability, too, by the way. Look at his main ability. Draw the ultimate all card, Super Ultra Spirit Ball next. Restore on health by 25% and key by 50. Cancel all attribute downgrades at normal conditions. The following effects occur according to the number of defeated enemy battle members of the character you need gets full. 0 of battle members apply. Attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cut. Affects itself for 30 time counts. 1 battle member inflicts all enemy with no switching for 3 counts. And 2 battle members reduce enemy vantage gauge to 0%. You're telling me if you don't give him unique equipment, he won't bust? You're telling me that? You're really telling me that? You're really telling me that? It literally said the following effects occur according to the number of defeated enemy, not you, enemy battle members. So if you have 2 battle members defeated, so basically like last stand type, like if your opponent on the last stand type is right. Pop your main ability, bro. He literally reduce your advantage get 0, and he go crazy. Give him a unique equipment that literally buff up his ultimate damage. You're cooked. Also, he's a defensive type, by the way. He's like, bro. Do it show what type of they or no? I don't think it does, bro. That's unfortunate. Unless I'm missing it, but it don't show. Oh, it does. It does right here. Defensive type. Yeah, he's a defense type. So obviously I want him because like this Goku's kind of built weird. He's also built like he's a defensive type, but he's also built like to be offensive too. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I won't say that's weird, but it's just a weird concept of how Legends did him. Like he has to attack to get his gauge up and also get attacked. But what I'm saying is weird because like for the defensive unit, it's kind of weird that they unique gauge had to get up by getting attacked. If that makes sense, you know that's kind of weird at least to me, right? So do that, and his unique equipment could buff up ultimate damage and also buff up his defense. Give him like with the new meta, bro. He gonna need at least 100% like blast and strike defense, and like he gonna need a lot of defense to make him seem bulky, bro. Especially like for the high stars, like Goku's are gonna be cooking. I got my Goku 12 stars in Dragon Ball Legends, so make his unique equipment like really busted on defense, bro. Cause he's a defensive unit. He's supposed to take damage. He's supposed to take hits. So yeah, he's supposed to like I said, he was supposed to take hits. But like I said, I feel like that could bring GT back to life too. He could also be a core. He could go GT Goku could also be a core. He could be like, bro. Imagine this team, right? Imagine this team. GT Goku with Revival Oob and the Majub already, and also make Majub like a blast type or a melee, whatever, right? Make him offensive, but give him some good defensive quality too. After Revival, right? And imagine that team, a somewhat bulky Maju, but also damage dealer character with this guy who's actually supposed to be a bulky damage dealer character too. That's how they wanted. That's how they wanted to design this Goku, right? So you could do that, and you already got two core units right there. That's already hard to kill and does massive damage to you. That's already sturdy right there, in my personal opinion, bro. I think that's a good comp right there, in my personal opinion. I don't know about y'all, bro, but I think that's good. I genuinely think that's good, bro. This shit geeking, bro. Alright, anyway. So we already got two main cores right there. Well, 1.5, because this Goku's like kind of like he's old, but I just revived him with unique equipment, right? That's it. Also another character that can also get revived is this guy right here, Super 17, that can also get revived with a unique equipment. I genuinely feel like if you give him unique equipment, bro could bust. Bro could cook with that unique equipment. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking. Hold up. Not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking. What the fuck? Hey, that background looking tough though. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, but that background looking tough, bro. Super 17 right here, bro. If you don't give GT Kid Goku a unique equipment, you can at least give this guy unique equipment. This guy is still he can also counter Revival. I mean, not Revival. He can also counter Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. Not gonna count, bro. Wait, don't he do extra damage to Saiyans anyway? If I'm not mistaken. No. I think it was Hybrids, right? Let me see. It gotta be in his kit. Cause didn't he do extra damage? I know he had equipment that does extra damage to Saiyans and Hybrids, but is it in his kit? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's in his kit. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it in his kit. I could be wrong, but for all my Dragon Ball Legends nerds out there, bro, like for y'all that know much, that also nothing wrong being a nerd, by the way. But for y'all that know more than me, let me know. But I don't think I don't think he does it. I know you have equipment that does it, but yeah, I don't think it's in his kit where he does extra. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay. I thought he did. But anyway, yeah, Super 17, if y'all know, but Super 17 back in the day, bro, was a monster to go up against in PvP. You didn't have this guy, you was cooked. I'm not gonna count, especially when people mixed him with Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and the Revival Zenkai Cell, the red one, bro. That team was nasty to go against, bro. Like, and then you had another team too, which you could have ran Ultra UI Goku. I ran this team, Ultra UI Goku on leader, Super 17, and then Revival Cell. It's basically the same team. Just take off Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan if you don't have him or you don't want to use him, and then put UI Goku on leader, right? So, cause that's all people did with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They put him on leader. I'm not gonna count that. Those two teams right there was carrying PvP every match. Every match you literally fought the team. Every match, not gonna count. Give him a unique equipment, and that will literally revive GT again. As like with the Revival Oob, if they do go that route, or they could go that route with the Revival Oob, that I feel like that'd be a good concept to have or do right there. Imagine this already. Imagine the 3 cores I already gave you, or the 2, or the 1 and the 2.5 cores I already gave you, right? Revival Oob in the module, bulky tanky unit, no, bulky in an offensive unit after Revival, already broken, with a unique equipment, GT Kid Goku, already broken. He's basically the same thing, very bulky, but also does damage. Crazy indeed. With this guy too, with unique equipment, he's not really Super 17 is not tanky at all, but he's really meant to do damage, right? So this could be your damage dealer type of guy. Give him unique equipment, revive him, make his ultimate damage even stronger than what it is. He's nuts, bro. Like the GT team would be back on top. I'm not gonna count. The GT team would be back on top if you give him unique equipment. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, bro. Give that brother a unique equipment, and you're cooked. You're cooked. I'm not even joking. You're good, bro. All right. So the next character those are 3 cores, right? Those are my 3 cores I think that could save GT to a degree. But I gave you 2 old units. I want to give you new units, right? Like new units I've been thinking about. But that right there. Like I said, I gave you a module new unit, but I gave you two unique equipment options with Super 17 and GT Kid Goku, right, with the Spirit Ball, right? So I feel like that's not a bad lineup right there. That's not a bad GT campaign in my personal opinion. Also, when they do the unique equipment, please make it Ultra Baganza, bro. Do Ultra Baganza, all right? Do not release the unique equipments without Ultra Baganza. We need Ultra Baganza to boost up our race to get it Gali or Z plus, right? Also, we got a lot of we got a lot of Super 17s in the game too. We got, well, no, I won't say a lot. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we just got 3. We just got 3. My bad. We need one more. We need to make it 4, right? Okay, so another character I want to talk about is a new Super Saiyan 4. New Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, not gonna count. Bro, the fact that we have one Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in the entire GT timeline game, like, I mean, GT timeline in this game is very fucking disgusting to me. I'm not gonna count. It's very disrespectful to my boy Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta because I feel like he deserved more than just one sparking character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give the man the L up, bro. Give the brother a L up, bro. Respectfully, give the brother a L up. I feel like we need a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta too as well. If you Since we already have a red one, he can't be red. Well, they could still make him red. It's their game. They still could. But I feel like we're gonna get a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. We already have a purple, right? So this is what they could do if they don't if they don't give Goku the GT Spirit Ball Goku unique equipment, they could give Super 17 unique equipment, right, to bring him back to life. So it could be Revival Oob, into Maju with Super 17, and then with a new Vegeta that's like, since Super 17 counter Goku, Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, Oob counter Ultra Frieza. Because I made Oob purple, make Super 17, he's already red. You can make him what, green, right? You can make him green to no. Let me Oob counter him, right? Fuck it. You can make him yellow then. You can make him, cause I'm thinking like power scale, right? You don't want Vegeta. Well, it's Vegeta, so they may cook him regardless. But you don't want Vegeta getting cooked by Oob, cause that's just not realistic, right? Cause like with Ultra, I don't think they think about like power scaling though when they make typing, right? I don't think so. At least I like when I think about typing, I'm going into like who can actually win in the fight, and I think that's I don't know, cause they could have made Goku purple then, cause like Goku did beat Frieza, but they made him yellow and they made Frieza green, but I didn't think they want players to get countered so heavily by Super Saiyan Goku. I think that's why they made them neutral colors, or whatever. So in this case, you can go with green or yellow, for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and I feel like he can bring a lot to the table. Vegeta's mainly a blast unit like character or whatever, so make him range type again. And just give him like crazy stats. I'm like crazy stats, bro. Give him a crazy unique ability. Unique gauge. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, make him draw 2 ultimates or something like that. Like how they did Rose, wait, right? They could do that. Like how they did Ultra Rose. Just I'm talking about like I don't want to make GT like too broken, but like, bro, GT needs something. Though I feel like that's not a bad lineup in my personal opinion. Let me see. I just want to reset it without actually refreshing the page. I think this will work, right? This should work. Yeah, okay. That's what I want to do. Let me see, bro. Let me see what else we got. So we got Revival Module with a new LL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with a unique equipment Super 17. Now, if they don't go with the unique equipment for Super 17, we can still. I'm keeping Oob on the rotation as a core for the main 3. Give him unique equipment. Let's say they do. Let's say they go to GT Goku route and not both, or not Super 17, right? So let's say they just go with GT Goku. So you're gonna need a counter for Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, right? Cause we already got a counter for Frieza, which is Oob, cause I made him purple. Goku's blue, so obviously he's gonna get fucked by Frieza. So obviously we need a red character to deal with Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. Not gonna cap, bro. It's not a fan favorite, but I feel like they can make I forgot that one guy named that this Goku. Well, not this Goku, but Super Saiyan. When Goku first turned Super Saiyan in the GT series, he fought this one guy on this one planet that kind of similar Piccolo, whatever. I forgot his name, I think it was Laborio, I think, right? Something like that. And then we can make a new Laborio. You know what I'm saying? The first Laborio in GT, I'm probably butchering his name, but make him red and make him like a stupid like. You can make him a support unit, because I feel like every tag need a great support unit. So you can make him a support unit and make him just give the team damage, like crazy damage guard, crazy damage increase. I'm talking about just make it stacked, bro. That could be your main 3 core right there. I already came up with like 2 different cores that you can run. You can run Rival Oob with unique equipment Super 17 and new LL Vegeta, or you could do Rival Oob with unique GT Kid Goku with support Laborio. That's that. I'm like, he don't really counter Ultra Super Saiyan to Goku, because he don't like. I made him a support red type, but he still got the typing of red, right? So he still got some bulkiness against Ultra Super Saiyan to Goku when people switch into him. So that is the main 2-3 cores I came up with. Proud Battle wise, like I say, you already go with those 3 cores right there. For Proud Battle wise, I'm not gonna cap. I feel like they need to do something to Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku to make him Gogeta to make him runnable again. So give him a platinum equipment as well, so he could be viable in Proud Battle. Uh, Not gonna cap. This guy is still pretty good by himself. I don't think he really need anything because you got him 14 stars, at least 9 stars. He got indestructible, so in Proud Battle, I feel like he should cook to a degree. And then let me see for man, for the 6th unit. For the 6th unit, bro. I'm trying to see who can you like really come up with for the 6th unit. I'm like, you could run Bula still. I'm like, everybody should have her 14. Him and Vegeta. Him and Bula. Vegeta and Bula 14 stars at this point. At least I know I have mine 14 stars because I summon on like every GT banner. But if you don't summon on GT banner, you should at least have this character. I bit my tongue. You should at least have this character like what 7 stars at least, or at least 8 or 9 stars, because like it's kind of not hard to pull this character. I wouldn't recommend running this character, me personally. I like Japan, Trunks, and Guru's. This is not bad. It does damage to a degree, but I don't know. I wouldn't recommend running it. I recommend running a support character, which Bula and Vegeta is a support character for Proud Battle, in my personal opinion. That's what I would do. But that's like my core lineup for GT. Like apparently, that's just what I think that you could do for GT. I don't know, bro. I feel like we need to do something more with the other dragons too. Like the fact that we only have Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron, and it took us because like Ray Shenron came on the 6th anniversary, the after party. So it took us basically 6 years to get another Shadow of the Dragons. That's kind of sad because there's other dragons that get added in the game. Like we only got 3 of them, well 4 because Omega Shenron or Shin Shenron, right? So cause Omega Shenron is not part of the Shadow Dragon, I don't think. He's the leader of it, but I'm talking about the 7 core, like the 7 core Dragon Ball. Shin Shenron is part of the 7 core Shadow Dragons, and Ice Shenron and Nova Shenron is too, and Ray Shenron. Cause I think Nova Shenron was a 4-star Dragon Ball. I'd have no idea about Ice. I think he was the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. And Rage Shenron, I have no idea either. But we need more of the Rage. I'm not Rage. We need more of the Shadow Dragons in the game. It's a lot of like side characters that can add in GT. Like I said, Laborio, that Goku fought when he first turned Super Saiyan. You can add him. I feel like they need to do a lot more with Rildo, in my personal opinion. I feel like we need a good like defensive Rildo or something, because Rildo don't get much love. We need a new Vegeta. This guy need a Zenkai bad. Like, the fact that he don't have a Zenkai yet is very crazy to me, because I got him 14 stars. I feel like everybody should have him 14 stars. The fact that this guy do not have a Zenkai yet is insane, bro. Bro, it's a lot of things that could do, bro. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's a lot that GT need, bro. Like GT just, I don't know. Like, I know they added like these two right here are the 2 newest like GT characters that been added in the game recently. You know what I'm saying? Perfect Form, Final Form, Frieza and Cell, whatever. They came out for I think Legend Fest. So that was pretty cool. They came out with Super Saiyan Blue, transforming Vegito, and Super Saiyan Rose transforming Goku Black. And then Shin Shenron, I forgot when he came out, but he was a free to play character. So these are the 2 newest like GT links or characters. But I feel like we just need a lot more, bro. We GT just in the sad state right now. And as a GT Glazer, as a GT fan, it's just, or GT supporter, I should say, it's just, it hurts me to look at my tag and realize how shit it is. You know what I'm saying? It really do hurts to see how bad this team is. So, but hopefully GT get a good campaign pretty soon. If not, then that's tough. But hopefully it does. Hopefully it does.